There's the Handsome Cup, and Kim Barnett's team includes an all-seam attack. Cork, Griffith, Warner, Mortensen and Malcolm. Spinner in the Lancashire lineup, Alex Barnett, but of course Wasim Akram, that's the big and most dangerous name. The umpires in this competition, Barry Mayer and David Shepherd. Lancashire, as I say, winning the toss and fielding first. Let's join now in the second over, 2 runs on the board. De Freitas bowls to bowler.
Could have been chopped on. You get an under edge, then it indicates a variability of bounce. Close and out on the back foot, probably nipping back. And Philip De Freitas strikes, and in the second over, Derbyshire now 7 for 1. Well, the new batsman, John Morris, and this is what Lancashire wanted. He's their most dangerous batsman, and they wanted him in with a new ball. Beautiful shot. And that's Morris at his best. Fine shot. Five off the over.
One more so than Kim Barnett. That's beautifully timed, and that's found the gap. And although it's a long, long way down to Tavern stand there, that has raced away. Kim Barnett just using the pace of the ball there perfectly.
And that is going to be a very nasty sight for the Derbyshire dressing room. Wasim Akram has broken through via the inside edge of Kim Barnett's bat. This is going to be a little tester for the Derbyshire side now, with their skipper gone for 19 from 41 balls.
This is a very good blow for Lancashire to strike just now, when Barnett and Derbyshire were threatening to get away with it.
That was quick. Also pitching outside leg stump. He's not going to get the LBW. But he's beaten for pace there. It's a good over from Wasim Akram. Lovely shot. Can play a bit, this fellow. He's a very solid, robust sort of player. Gives the ball a terrific thump. No ball called by umpire Barry Mayer. Been very, very painful.
This is a batsman's nightmare.
Very painful indeed, and we have the physio coming out now with a little bit of treatment, possibly they term the magic spray.
Just looking at this from side on again. See both the fact that it wasn't a no ball from the foot, but also that that ball is above waist height if Chris Adams had dared to stand or remain stood upright. That's why the umpires had to call no ball.
Adams is in pain at the other end, but Morris is flying high.
Well, even if Johnny Morris might have not enjoyed watching the ball that hit Chris Adams, he's played this beautifully. It's on the up. He stands high, just brings that bat down, a full swing of the bat.
And out at deep cover on the boundary, but doesn't work. Atherton, the fielder. Another full toss and another misfield. Atherton and coming around from deep cover. He's gone. And that is the one Lancashire desperately wanted. Mike Watkinson switched to the nursery end, has picked up John Morris. Now there's trouble for Derbyshire.
John Morris had got into his stride nicely. 22 runs there off 37 balls. And he is probably going to kick something like a large hole out of that dressing room door as he gets back into the pavilion. He's going to know, he knows immediately that shot has been played, that something's gone wrong. It's a bit of a gift wicket for Mike Watkinson. That's going to cheer him up. He started too well with his first couple of overs at the pavilion end. The change of end has brought a change of luck, and Johnny Morris is going to have the rest of the morning to brew that shot.
11 to Adams, so Gorman is the new batsman. 61 for 3. 16th over. Raiders. They've got 4 overthrows, but there wouldn't have been a great deal in it had the Freitas hit the stumps. Oh, now there's problems. Giant problems. Watkinson has slipped another one out. He's got Chris Adams. And it's 66 for 4 now. Derbyshire, their batting lineup in tatters.
And again, the inside edge. Kim Barnett was the first to fall to the drag on. And Chris Adams again managing to bring that ball back from outside off stump. Again to hit the middle stump. He's another disappointed man.
Derbyshire put into bat this morning, and those are the wickets which have fallen. Kim Barnett, Peter Bowler, John Morris, Chris Adams. Oh, some more bad fielding. Extraordinary lapses in the field here by Lancashire.
Unbelievable, really, because I did say it's a beautiful outfield there, just like a carpet. Continue to misfield in Lancashire.
Well, that was beautifully timed by Dominic Cork. There was no great follow through the bat. Obviously timed it perfectly, found the gap immaculately. Superb. That's the second time he just leaned onto the front foot and wafted a bat at it. Another sweet one. And Wesley Macrum just allowing a little bit of room for those shots outside the off stump.
I think he bowls it so quick, does Wesley Macrum. If you do get bat and ball, it flies away to the boundary. Wasn't hit particularly hard, just timed away, and the ball flew through the covers.
Beautiful shot. Wonderfully picked up. Full length on about leg stump. Straight into the first tier of the stand.
Well, we are playing slightly to the top half of middle, but that's still a fine shot. Watkinson just straying onto that leg stump. Picked up. Mid-wicketish and 6 runs. Beautifully timed.
Nicely steered. Not much pace on it, and well run. Attacked from the word go once he realised just the pace on the ball.
Without being rude to Ian Austin, he's not the quickest man out on that field.
That's a good shot. That's the 50 partnership. It's come off 72 balls, and that's a good effort, David, with a score at 66 for 4 when it started.
Well, that's the Derbyshire style, isn't it? They don't let themselves be daunted by a situation, and all their batsmen just play their natural games, really, come what may. Doesn't always work, of course, but this is a good recovery for Derbyshire.
It's the benefit of getting the slip taken out.
Yes, you can't attach blame to Neil Fairbrother for not having the slip in at this stage. These batsmen had got on top of the bowling, they had been finding the gaps.
That's nicely bowled.
Yes, with the help of the slope. Alex Barnett pitching that ball perfectly. Nice bit of turn there for him.
That's close. I asked the question because they reckon it hit the pad first.
And left arm round. I'm coming over the return crease. Angling in. Oh, probably because he was playing a shot, he probably just got outside that line of the off stump.
Available runs. Oh, they've got away with it. Throw was wild, but the throw was made before the batsman actually started off for the second. Austin is the fielder. .150 up. That's his 50. Well run too. The running between the wickets has been very good. The Lancashire fielding has been extraordinary. Splendid performance from Dominic Cork. Half century in front of a capacity crowd here, 30,000 people, and a wonderful atmosphere at the ground. That's very good cricket. Could have been looking at the scoreboard and realised that this is his last chance to have a go at Barnett. Cork's going to look for 2, with no one at the stumps. The 100 stand between Dominic Cork and Tim O'Gorman. Very, very good performance. Good shot. Atherton has the chase, but it's going downhill. Always very difficult to peg a ball back when it's on that side. And he's gone. Partnership is broken. De Freitas has done it again. We've got through Peter Bowler's defence early on. And now he's removed Tim O'Gorman, and that great partnership is over.
Mr. Freitas getting that ball to go down the hill again. Just carrying through to wicketkeeper Haig. Gorman just pushing it up a little. Well, that's been a great partnership. They have put Derbyshire really back in this game. They look dead and buried at 61 for 4. But now they've got a good chance.
Immediately after that wicket, there was a 10-minute delay for rain. When they came back, new batsman Frank Griffith had one more ball of the Freitas' over to negotiate.
And the Freitas is on a hat-trick. The last ball of the over. Now that is a real disappointment for Frank Griffith to walk out in front of an enormous crowd, a capacity house here, and take a first baller.
Yes, all that hard work now has been probably thrown away. Not much batting left. Well, again, the ball just cutting away towards the slips. De Vreugd has looked a better ball at that nursery end. Really just no real foot movement at all. You see both his feet are stationary. There's nothing gone across to the offside to get in line with the ball. Just really poking the bat at it, and not a very good shot. I think you could say that was probably nerves more than anything else.
That's what Derbyshire wants.
First boundary for some time, and Dominic Cork split the gap perfectly.
It's well played. And Cork really has played splendidly. Cricken goes again. That's the 200 up. De Freitas not overjoyed at that second run being taken. Made sure he got hold of his sweater.
It was well run by Carl Cricken. He turned blind, in fact, and just haired back for the second run. Alex Barnett at long on hadn't done anything wrong as such. Gets that throw in right to Philip de Freitas over the stumps.
Good shot.
That was a beautifully played extra cover drive.
That's a super strike.
Hit beautifully straight down the ground by Dominic Cork.
No, he's in the act. And a couple of big overs here can change the whole psychological balance of the game.
And that was a top shot from Carl Cricken. It was a low full toss. Not always easy to time these away. But again, Cricken taking the lead from Dominic Cork, coming down the wicket. Messed it exactly where he wanted it and found the gap.
2 overs to go, 229 for 6. We've had 29 off the last 3 overs. And, well, Lancashire's fielding is, perhaps David Gow will find the right word for it.
Full of variety.
Got that away. This is a big finish by Derbyshire. This is about the sort of target they might have hoped for when Cork and O'Gorman were going well together. Then the double setback.
He's done well here, Carl Cricken. He started by finding the fielders with every shot he played almost. That's the way it seemed to us. But now he's finding the gaps and reaping the rewards.
One more.
Well, batsmen always do try and put pressure on fielders, especially in these late overs of each innings.
Hit like a bullet. Somebody shouted catch. It's gone for 4.
Well, it could have been a catch to a very tall man. Sliced away just behind square, over Nick Speak at cover. He's very deep there on the edge of the fielding circle. You see that's just above his outstretched hands. Managed to get off the ground all right, but 4 runs.
Oh, dear me. Well, I saw Viv Richards play that shot here once. Wonderful bit of improvisation.
That's a wonderful shot. It's very hard to play when you're trying to manoeuvre yourself across the crease, keep your head relatively still so you can watch the ball, and time it as well as Dominic Cork did on this occasion.
Now what? The runner by. Naturally, the stumps have missed if Cricken's running towards him. That's the end, and what a finish. 2-5-1 for 6, and that's a wonderful effort from Derbyshire. They couldn't have hoped for much more than that. 2-5-2 with that bye, and Cork, the hero, 92 not out, 124 balls, 7 fours.
An innings that looked like crumbling except for 2 partnerships. So Gorman and Cork put on 109 and Cork and Cricken 77. And Cork's 92 came off 124 balls. As for the bowlers, well, De Freitas, the outstanding one there, 3 for 39 of his 11 overs. But just look, Wasim Akram, how often does he go for 65 of his 11 in this competition? So Lancashire required 253 runs to win at 4.6 runs per over. Let's join them now. The second ball of their innings. 1 run is on the board, and Malcolm is bowling to Atherton.
Derbyshire don't want, having done a lot of good work in the second half of their innings, is for Lancashire to get off to a flyer.
It's a nice shot from Mike Atherton. That's just all timing. That would have been the one that came straight and at pace enough. It just rolled back on the stumps. It would have been an interesting end to an interesting over.
Got him! What a catch! What a catch! Adams the catcher. Terrific catch. Titchard goes for naught, and Lancashire 9 for 1. Wonderful slip catch.
That went very quickly and very low to Chris Adams at second slip. And Warner, a deceptive bowler, just going down the hill a bit there, the edge, and look at that for a catch. Just off the grass. Very good reactions from Chris Adams. And down to his left side, it was his left shoulder blade that got hit by a full toss from Wasim Akram earlier in the day. I thought there might have been some pain from that later on, but no sign of an ill reaction at all. It's one of the best catches you'll see for a while.
The new batsman is Nick Speak. Pearson.
That's well played by Mike Atherton. And Devon Malcolm managing to get some life out of this pitch now. Believe you me, he had to put a lot of effort in that to get it up that high.
It's often calculated in cricket how far a bowler runs during a day. It isn't often you can put the same question about the wicketkeeper. Watch wicketkeeper Cricken. The bowler's coming in to bowl. Must have gone 5 or 6 paces before that ball's bowled. And so we say less than orthodox. Four.
Well, that was very close to the outstretched glove that man we've just been talking about. Flicked away. Didn't quite stretch for it.
A good hit. Certainly be 2. And going for the 3rd.
Two good shots in successive deliveries, one at each end from Nick Speak.
Well fielded. Captain's example there by Kim Barnett. Fine stop.
Oh, put him down. But you've got to it with both hands. Was it always going to be a single hand job?
A good delivery. Moving away, trying to run it. Straight into the palm of the hand and out.
That breaks the drought of boundaries. First one in 10 overs.
Well, nicely guided away by Nick Speak. That face of the bat really open there.
There's good fortune for Derbyshire. Straight after the tee interval, Nick Speak has played it down, possibly onto his foot, or possibly straight back onto the stumps. It's 80 for 2 now. And Speak bowled by Mortensen for 42.
Now Speak had a similar thing at the other end off Devon Malcolm and he just missed the stumps. This time the luck went the other way. In fact, it bounced up, knocked down off the gloves onto the floor and just onto the leg and middle stumps there. Well, this fella's just about the quickest scorer in one-day cricket. He's been out of touch a bit lately. I got a pair at Leicester in the championship game.
Beautiful square drive. And that again. Two fine shots in that over. Absolutely flashed off the bat.
There's the first one off the front foot. This equally as good off the back foot. Right onto his toes there to get on top of it.
Got 2 more there. Things have become very busy since Fairbrother came in. And 100 is up for Lancashire. Fairbrother is doing this very well. Longest part of the ground. Oh, good shot. That was an absolute cracker. A beautiful pull shot. Off a ball that was, well, it wasn't a bad ball by any means.
Nothing that a quick ball likes better than being pulled to mid-on. Almost straight, like a rifle bullet. Almost like being hooked at a quick ball a bit. They pulled almost straight. That's a tremendous stroke.
Wonderful stop, and you have to say the difference between the fielding of the two sides at this stage is it must be into double figures, because Lancashire misfielded. Half stops were invariably converted into runs.
With the score at 141 for 2, rain drove the players off once more, this time for more than an hour. But at 7:15, back they came, with Lancashire needing 112 from 17 overs, and here's Griffith bowling to Atherton.
That's good running. And 50 for Michael Atherton. They've really got to go at it now.
He's played the steady anchor man, the anchor role there, Mike Atherton, played it very well. Around him, the other batsmen have played. But he's got to get on with it now as much as his partner, Neil Fairbrother.
Leading edge for Michael Atherton, and Frank Griffith has done it. That'll take away the memory of the first bowler. And Lancashire now 150 for 3.
Well, Frankie Griffith will be a happy man with or without a first bowler if Derbyshire win this match. And that's exactly what Derbyshire needed, a wicket there. Mike Atherton, he's been the anchor man there. Just a leading edge to one that perhaps started to go up the hill a little bit there. Straight back to Frankie Griffith, who clutched it very, very willingly.
The batsman is Graham Lloyd. Lloyd and Fairbrother, very versatile at the limited overs game. LBW. Just had the feeling it might have been the back pad. Only the replay will tell us that from the angle we're on here, but I just thought it might have got through the defence and hit the back pad of Graham Lloyd. He took a W to Warner for 5, so Warner is doing very well out there. And Derbyshire are right on top. It's quite a distance down there. Wasim Akram is the new batsman, and on the replay it showed that it just caught the inside of the front pad. Didn't get through to the back at all. Quite a blow. That's what's needed. It's in the air. Three guys after it. 2 of them are going to crash.
Lucky escape for Wasim Akram. Another big hit intended. He skied it into the perfect position if there's going to be confusion caused. Dominic Cork coming in from deep cover, hesitated. He was the man coming in. If he'd called loudly enough to deter Kim Barnett, then that should have been his catch.
He's beaten fine leg. Fine leg is brought up inside the circle. They'll take an easy 3, so that's 6 from the over. $50 for Fairbrother. Very, very good innings.
Yes, typical Neil Fairbrother, been very positive. 50 not out, only 58 balls again. He really just scored very quickly. A run of balls about his average.
It's going to be Alan Warner now from the nursery end. And he's got it. Wasim Akram has gone. And that is a crucial blow. Wonderful wicket so far as Derbyshire are concerned. And mini disaster for Lancashire. And Fairbrother showed it when he turned around and tossed his bat down at the non-striker's end.
Well, it's not often that the following delivery that you get another chance to dismiss somebody like Wasim Akram. A powerful player. No doubt about it, 4 or 5 overs from him and the game would have swung round. But that is definitely the wicket that Derbyshire wanted. There you see the bat turn, leading edge, and thank you very much. And he's a grateful bowler, Alan Warner.
Mike Watkinson, and several lost causes in the past few years have been, or apparently lost causes have been rescued by this man. Wonderful shot, wonderful shot.
Well, it was a great shot, but I don't think the captain will be too impressed with Devon Malcolm of giving him a chance to play that shot.
Looking for 2. Beautifully run by Fairbrother. $200 up. That's 4. And that's his area.
Yes, once Fairbrother slices them away through that gully area, they get some tremendous pace on the ball.
Well, there's another one.
That's well bowled.
Now that's the area that it surprised me he didn't, I won't say try to get it into, but managed to in the previous over when he actually, see that ball dead straight in the air, giving Fairbrother no room outside off stump. Bowled.
So far, a very good over.
Bowled in. Very well bowled in every way. Pressure had mounted on Mike Watkinson there. 218 for 6.
It's a fine over so far. This is probably as good an over as he's bowled in the match, Dominic Cork. Coming back after that bad over he had. Getting everything right up there and straight.
The new batsman is Philip De Freitas. One thing in Lancashire's favour is that in addition to De Freitas, they've got Austin plus Hegg, all of whom can swing the bat effectively. All the way. That's the long boundary as well.
Oh, incredible shot. Worst full toss, just a flick of the wrist, and that's a big boundary down there. That must be 85 yards.
Brilliant.
Yes, that was a fine piece of fielding. When you're a bit tensed up at this time of the game, you move very, very quickly.
19 off 11, and what can Cork leave Frank Griffith with? He's four. Great piece of bowling, and how cruel that at this stage of a one-day final it's punished.
Yes, that's good bowling. You feel sorry for the lad. Bowled it perfectly, right into the block over there. Probably just a bit leg stump, just a little inside edge.
Are needed by Lancashire. First ball. Only one. That's 10 off 4, which you would assume would need at least one boundary. And the wrong man is on strike. Although we've already seen an example of Philip De Freitas' timing. If Griffith gets it in the right place, he has chances. Up in the air. Who's called the keepers and got it. The importance of that, at least as much as the wicket, is the fact that no run is logged. Ian Austin has come in.
Ian Austin.
That at least puts Fairbrother on strike. 10 needed off 3. 9 off 2. Oh, well run. Asked for the replay. Asked for the replay. Well, it's drama on drama. John Holder now will settle this one.
Well, Fairbrother's down. Whether he's out or not, we'll have to wait for a second or two.
Important thing here is that if he's in and safe, then it's 2 runs and Fairbrother's still on strike. And who's thrown it in? Cork. Flying finish. That's what we're going to get. And that is tight. The other angle here Doubtful if that could be given out. And hasn't been. Eight off 2. And short of a no ball or a wide, it's 7 off 1. There's joy unconfined among the Derbyshire fielders, but the odd bowler has been known to bowl the odd no ball. Final ball. Dropped it away, and Derbyshire win. First time they've won this Benson and Hedges competition. And what a fine effort from Frank Griffith, who was asked to shoulder a responsibility that he couldn't have dreamed he would have done at the start of the day. And commiserations to Neil Fairbrother, it must be, ending up with the Australian unlucky score of 87. And all but snatched the game when it looked as though it had gone.
Atherton's innings was almost the perfect pillar there, 54 runs, but not quite, and no one matched Neil Fairbrother with his range of strokes and his punishing style, so 246 for 7 was the best that Lancashire could manage. Of the bowlers, I thought Warner outstanding. 11 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 31, and Mortensen at his frugal best, 1 for 41 off his quota. The Gold Award was presented to Dominic Cork, Derbyshire winning the match by 6 runs.